to help people, period. 2008 was the first time I did something in the community. I see there's a woman from Watts named Sweet Alice. Sweet Alice is a activist, and she's one of our elders from the Watts community. She's seen it all from the 65 rebellion on down, right? And I ran into this senior elder lady. Her name was Ruby Wallace. I'll never forget her name because I seen her at one time and I haven't seen her ever again. So the universe brought this woman to me and was like, baby, you got a good heart. You need to do stuff. I can hook you up with a couple people and you can take care of your community. This is Ruby Wallace. This is my first time meeting this woman.
Wallace is her last name?
Ruby Wallace, yeah.
Okay.
So Ruby, I told Ruby, yeah, I want to do stuff like give out stuff to the community. This is 2008. And she said, let me introduce you to a few folks. So she introduced me to who was I think the council member at the time, Bernard Parks, and then she introduced me to Janice Hahn and a couple of, council members and assembly members, and they all gave me a bunch of toys because it was around Thanksgiving. They gave me toys and scooters and stuff during Thanksgiving, which was weird, but I'll take it. Then she introduced me she told me, you need to go see Sweet Alice. She told me where she lived. I went to Sweet Alice's house and knocked on the door with no invitation. And I was like, hey, she was like, who is you? I said, hey, I'm Stix. I want to give back to my community. Can you help me? She was like, you know what? Come to 96th Street School tomorrow. I got an event. So I go to 96th Street School the next day, and she's giving out bikes to all of the students at the elementary school. And I was like, whoa, I want to do that. So she was like, what you think at the end of the thing? I was like, this is amazing. How can I do this? She said, baby, you got to get your own bikes. I don't know how to help you with that. And that was my motivation. I was like, all right, I'm gonna go get me toys and bikes and everything. I remember that was the first year I got a credit card from Capital One, the only one who approved me. Because I had no credit, no bank account, no nothing.
Please don't tell me you went and put a bunch of bikes on your credit card.
So I got a $5,000 limit, and I maxed out my credit card on turkeys, toys, bikes, and scooters. Maxed it out and gave it all out at the park in the community. That was my first time doing it, and it just felt amazing, right? So every year after that, I would do Thanksgiving, I would do Christmas, I would do all of these different, Valentine's Day, and anytime there was a holiday, I made it some type of give back to the community. Black, brown, indigenous, white, Asian, it didn't matter who you were. I just wanted to help people, right? And so let's roll forward. We skip forward to about 6 years ago, right? Anybody who's quick in math, what was 6 years ago? 2018? Right, 2018. So 2018, I'm in my music bag. I end up, meeting a team called LAFC. For anybody who's a soccer fan, LAFC is not the Galaxy, but LAFC.
It just came up yesterday. Will was going crazy.